All right, so we have completed our third read, and now we're going to discuss more about the main idea. So, if you have a pink check mark on your paper, can you please stand up for me? Okay, what we're going to do is read through the people's sentences who have a pink check mark. We're going to go through by section. So when we read chunk 1, I want you to listen carefully to the sentence. Okay? When you find that sentence, you are going to take your highlighter and highlight it. If you already had that sentence underlined, after you highlight it, I want you to put a star next to the sentence. Okay? If you didn't have it underlined, you're just going to simply highlight it. Any questions I've created with my directions? All right, who has a check mark next to a sentence in chunk 1? Okay, nice and loud, read it for me, Gabe.
He listened to his teacher. He studied
Diligently.
And he did all of his homework well.
Okay, good. So I want you to find that sentence, and I want you to highlight it. He listened to his teacher, he studied diligently, and he did all of his homework well. Highlight that sentence. If you had underlined that sentence all by yourself, you need to put a star next to your highlight. You're highlighting. Okay, so I should see highlighter now on everybody's paper. How about chunk 2? Okay, nice and loud, you guys read your sentence.
Much like scientists observe nature, Daryl did too. He formed a
Hypothesis.
and discovered it to be true. Then he continued to study so he could learn more.
Good. So I want you to find that sentence in chunk 2 and make sure you highlight it. If it was already underlined, put a star. How about chunk 3? Who has a sentence highlighted in chunk 3? You guys can sit. Thank you. Chunk 3, Jordan, nice and loud, please.
The next morning at breakfast, he told his mother about the noises he had heard and how he had a
Hypothesis.
hypothesis that the sounds were coming from mice.
Good. So go ahead and find that sentence the next morning. Make sure you highlight it. Make sure you highlight it. And remember, if you already had it underlined, you're going to put a star. How about chunk 4? Who has something from chunk 4? The top half of chunk 4? Okay, Joey, nice and loud.
I don't want the kind of trap that kills the mice.
Okay, I don't want the kind of trap that kills the mice. You need to highlight that sentence also. And Julie, can you read us what your pink check mark has next to it?
The trap was set, the mice were caught, and sure enough, in just a short time, they were so tame that they would eat right from Daryl's hand.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, so the trap was set. The mice were caught. Okay? Joey, you can sit. How about chunk 5? Who has a check in chunk 5? Juan, go ahead.
He studied the mice closely.
Okay, so he studied the mice closely, and then there was another part in there I wanted you to read. What was that?
He took such good care of them that they lived more than a year.
Excellent. So you should now have highlighted. He studied the mice closely, and he took such good care of them that they lived for more than a year. And how about chunk 6? Who has the check mark for chunk 6? 3 of you? Okay, whoops, I did too many. Maddie, read yours.
He studied biology in his college professor said he was a great natural scientist.
All right, good job, Maddie. Have a seat. So now you should be highlighting he studied the biology sentence. And then Nicole, nice and loud, can you read your check mark, please?
He is in charge of caring for all the animals, including the mice.
Okay, great. So now you should highlight that sentence as well. When you're finished highlighting that sentence, if you could put your highlighter and your pencil down and show me empty hands so we can have a quick discussion. All right, hands down. Who can tell me why did we highlight the sentences that we did? Why did I choose some of you to read the sentences that you highlighted? Joey.
Because they fit into the main idea.
Okay. Jamie, do you have something to add?
Because they would tell you what it's mainly about.
Okay.
Like what's going to happen in that paragraph.
Okay. That's what you wanted to say? That's what you wanted to say? Go ahead, put it in a different way.
I would like to say that you're supposed to use check marks as certain people because they got the big purpose out of that paragraph.
Excellent. So all of these sentences are supporting details that help us support our main idea, which was what? Who can read the main idea one more time, really loud?
Daryl is a smart boy who studies mice and grows up to become a zoologist who loves animals.
Excellent. So everything that you have highlighted on your paper now supports our main idea. Do we all agree?
Yes.
Yes? Excellent. Nicely done.